Ring the bells that still can ring. Forget your perfect offering. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. I find the Leonard Cohen poem inspiring. Ring the bells that still can ring. Especially at this point in my life as a senior, there are a whole lot of bells that I can no longer ring. But there are still some bells I can ring. I can participate in an interview with people like this youth group that's doing this video, for instance. I can play with my grandchildren. I can write letters to my family. I can do my photography, which is simply an exercise in seeing beauty. Forget your perfect offering. People so often think, well, I can't write poems because Leonard Cohen wrote better poems. That's wrong. It's true, but I should still be writing the poems that I can write. There is a crack in everything. In other words, there's nobody who has a complete monopoly on the truth. People need to know that everything they believe is open to question, and they should be willing to hear those questions. I wish people could have arguments about things like religion and politics and art and things like that without just picking up sides and fighting over it. But the discussion that really teaches you something. It's when we are open to other people, when we have an openness and a joy in what other people can learn. When I can listen to my grandkids talk about what they believe and how they are living their life. If I can listen to a baby of a year and a half babble away and see meaning and power in that, that's how the light gets in. I tried teaching very briefly, and I was a terrible teacher. I knew that much about it. So I went into broadcasting. A storyteller is a little bit like a junkie or an alcoholic. Once you get hooked, it's very hard to stop, and it becomes kind of compulsive that you have to write and tell the stories. Our culture is so full of stories. One of the books that I wrote that I really enjoyed writing was called Angels in Red Suspenders. And it's about encountering people of all stripes and situations acting out the angelic side of their personalities, where they reach out and help people in ways that is sometimes really quite amazing. These are the ordinary folks who go across the street with a casserole or help a neighbor out when their tractor breaks down or something like that. This is ordinary folks appreciating ordinary folks, or just sitting with them when they are dying or things of that sort. These are the stories that are very rich and beautiful, and they are in our culture, and mostly we don't pay very much attention to them. And if there's anything that I have in my gut about the whole thing, it's that these stories need to be told. I'm not finished growing. I will not grow up until at some point when they take me out of this place horizontally.